Hello everyone, today I'm going to show you how to use Totals, a software that I use every day for my accounting. And as I said on my blog, what I did first was to create my own invoice layout. So if you go under Layouts, you will find many of them, and the one that I chose is the Office one. It is like a Word document, and you will find some simple text and some text in blue. And the text in blue, these are commands that the software needs to create the final invoice. And to add them, it is very easy. Just need to click on the plus icon, and then, for example, client and full name. So once you have created your own invoice layout, I suggest you to right-click on it and export it, so that you will always have a copy of it. And later, of course, you can import a layout. I have already imported my own invoice layout, and here it is. Now let's see how to add a client. To add a client, you just need to click on the Add Client icon. And for every client, there are different sections. Under General, you can enter some simple information. I use the custom one to tell the software which invoice layout to use, since I have invoices in English, in French, and in Italian. Under Payments, you can keep track of the payments related to the client. There's an account statement of the client. You can write down some notes, and you can add files, for example, the contract that you have signed. Let's see now how to add an item. To do so, you just need to click on the Add Item icon, or you go under Inventory and click the plus down here. Let's say that it's a French-Italian translation, and I leave the description empty, and we'll see later why. And it is for 8 cents per word. You will not find the word unit at first. You have to go under Settings and then Units and add a new one. So for example, again, word and words. So going back to the inventory. Now, after you have created your own invoice layout and you have added at least one client and one item, you can go ahead and create a document. So you just click on Add Document. It is an invoice. I choose the client, and I usually leave the project and template sections empty. Create, and it creates a draft of the invoice. For every invoice, even here, you have different sections. Here we are under Preview. If you go under Lines, you will find your catalog with all the items you have created, and you can drag and drop the items that you need. For example, this English to Italian translation for 300 words, and I leave the description empty because here I can, for example, write down some information like the project number or the document name. And of course, you can add as many items as you want. And at any time, you can go under Preview and check if everything looks good. If it does, you can go ahead and finalize the invoice. So you have the option to send the invoice via email using Totals. You can print the invoice, and you can save it to disk. I usually save it to disk. So I go ahead and click on finalize. I'm going to save it on my desktop. And here it brings me to all my invoices. They have different color. The green one, for example, have already been paid. And let's say that this invoice, I have just received the payment from the client. So I go ahead and click on payment and done. And the color changes. What I want to show you next is the reports. I usually use the payments report, and you have two sections here, and you can filter your invoices here by payment date, for example after the 1st of January, and here they are, and you can have a preview of the document, and of course you can save it, print it, and email it for your records. So that's all. It was a very quick tutorial. Please leave a comment below if you have any questions, and thanks for watching.